What's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And I want to come to y'all tonight, talking about a topic, I'm talking about, why white people should not be talking about on black issues, especially if they don't want to end racism. And, excuse me, y'all. And pretty much the reason why I want to talk about, why white people should not be talking about black people issues, because for one, let's be clear, a European mind cannot fix the African problem. Why? Because we coming from two total different mindsets and two total different natures. And I'm actually going to slow down tonight because I really want to break this down to y'all. And the reason why, because their logic is really phony, and at the same time, for one, because most white people are racist anyway. And I'm definitely going to say if all white, if all Caucasian people who be called white people, if all of them are not racist, at least around maybe like 90 to 95% of them are racist. And to me, it doesn't make any sense, why they should not speak on black issues. Speak on black issues is, for one, most of y'all would not even understand anyway. When at the same daggone time, number one, you already got their white legal status that you have anyway. That's number one. Number two, you already in a position of power. Number three, you already have privilege. So you got, you in a position of power and you got privilege. And then not to mention, you already got their legal status, which is already called white. And you have all these other ethnic groups who want to be classified themselves as white, and you want to use them, and you want to add those groups right along with you, so you can boost up your numbers. And that's coming from one angle. And the reason why I say that, because if the script was flipped on white people and they had to go through exactly what the hell we had to go through, most of y'all wouldn't even make it. If not all of you won't even make it, because for one, you can't even fathom the fact that, the African Americans or everybody that is of African descent, whether they might be, African American, Afro Caribbean, Afro Latino, or coming straight out of Africa, and you can't even fathom the fact that you can't even live without your own privilege. And then at the same time, you already coming from a total different world anyway. You don't even understand our issues. You don't even understand, what it is to be a person of color. And then at the same time, nobody's out there oppressing you. Nobody's subjugating you. Nobody is doing, nobody has put syphilis in the community. Nobody has put AIDS in the community. Nobody has put drugs in the community. Nobody has separated and broken up your homes and all that. Now, mind you, you might go through all of the same elements, but at the same time, guess what? Nobody has pushed that on you. Nobody has put you in those slaves. I'm sorry, let me slow down, y'all. Nobody has put you as slaves and in chains and shackles. And then at the same time, not to mention, the reason why I feel as though y'all can't speak on it, because, you live in a totally different world. And for the most part, you looking at issues from the outside looking in. You were looking at it from the outside looking in, and you're looking at it from a different microscope, and we're looking at it from a scope where we see the problems, we see the things of what's going on, and not to mention, how the hell are you going to sit there and try to tell us about something or what you know nothing about? You want to sit there and talk about, well, fix your community. You guys got to do better. Well, get rid of the victim mindset. Well, do this, that, and the third. But at the same time, every time black people start doing these things, or they want to talk about that, you want to talk about that's being racist and divisive. So my thing is this, though, right? Do you really want us to fix our community and have things, have things going our way, and you really want things to go better? I don't think so, because especially when it comes to these white liberals and all that, y'all are really racist as hell. So y'all talk all of that black people problem stuff, and you feel as though that you want to help and all that. But for the most part, most of y'all don't want to, most of y'all don't even want to see us as your equal anyway. You want to talk about, Dr. Martin Luther King, he fought for equal rights, and you want to talk about equality. But once we really start talking about equality, you feel as though that is oppression. And I will admit, I actually had a Caucasian girl to tell me this couple months ago. She said, when you use the privilege, equality feels like oppression. And I feel as though that you should not be speaking on any issues in our community. Why? Because it doesn't affect you. Why speak on something when it does not affect you anyway? It doesn't affect you. You're not living in our community, and you think all because you might hang around black people, you might dance around black people, you even might have sex or date one of us, that you really understand. But no, we coming from two total different worlds. We coming from two total different worlds, two total different natures, and two total different mindsets. And for the most part, you can't even fathom, because once your white privilege is being checked, or it's about to be checked and all that, you really get on code with that white supremacy. You feel me? So you want to take, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because you'll use the black card when it's only convenient, but as soon as that, you know what I mean? But as soon as white supremacy is about to check even your white ass, you pull that black card real quick and you pull out the white one. So that's part of the reason why I say that white people should not be speaking on black issues. Now, unless you're ready to talk about ending racism and really having true equality and all that, and you really want to use the words of Dr. King, and you really want to like exemplify those words, then I feel as though you should be talking about our issues, because it doesn't directly affect you anyway. And you want to sit around here and call us a cancer to society? No, you've been a cancer to the whole fucking world. You went around the whole goddamn world. You know what I mean? You went around the whole goddamn world and fucked everything up and destroyed every daggone thing. And you want to call us a goddamn cancer? Ever since you've been on the planet for the last 6,000 years, you fucked up and destroyed everything. Everything. I'm talking about from the natural resources, from families. I'm talking about from country to country, continent to continent. You fucked everything up. So, but that's another subject as well. And I'll just say that white people, until you're ready to end racism and you really want to have equality, don't speak on our issues, because it's none of your business. It doesn't affect you, and you can't even fathom. You can't. I'm talking about you really can't even fathom. You know what I mean? Somebody else having true equality. Somebody really having real equality. So this is a video that's been brewing on my mind for quite some time. I'm quite sure that I'm going to drop part 2 on this video. So I just had to drop this jewel to y'all, you know what I'm saying, to my audience and all that, and to all my new people, you know what I'm saying. Keep liking my videos, keep subscribing to my channel, and I just had to drop that jewel to y'all. So this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.